Hello and welcome to the lecture. So now that we have created our database and table, it's time to check the connection. Okay, so I'm going to the amps folder www, and this I'm going to create a folder called MySQL, and inside MySQL I'm going to create a folder called PDO. Okay, and inside PDO my first folder is check connection. Okay, I'll use this to check the connection. Okay, so in this I'll create a file. Okay, and we'll use the Sublime to open this file. Okay, we'll also use our Bootstrap. We will use, let's say we use any of the HTML code, right? We strip off everything. Okay, and we'll call it MySQL PDO. Okay, we'll save this. We'll say save as. We'll call it boiler, right? So now we just go back to our folder. Now we can start working on this program. Okay, go back to MySQL PDO, check connection. So now we have our HTML file created. So let's start doing the connectivity portion. Okay, so we have to connect to our database, right? How do you connect to your database? Let's write an h1 tag first, say PDO check connection. So let's write our connection first. We check the connection to our MySQL. For that we need something called as DNS, and DNS is basically your query string. Your query string to how do you connect to your database. Okay, and this is, you have to follow this pattern for connecting to the database. The host is nothing but the host name of your system. If it's in your local machine, that's localhost. If it's somewhere sitting on the internet, then the host name of that server. Okay, then semicolon, what is the DB name, right? The DB name is SchoolDB. Okay, that's what we have here, SchoolDB. Then you have your username, password. Username and password, we did this activity in MySQL. So I'm going to open that database config file where we have our username. That's our username. And then the password is MySQL. Okay, so we're just storing this in the variables. We have like we connected to MySQL. This is our host name where the database is hosted, and this is my database name, that is SchoolDB. Okay, we're only doing the database connectivity. We're not going to fetch the records or anything like that, but we're just trying to connect and see whether the connection is successful or not. For this we'll write a try catch block. Right, so now you have your try. The first thing you do is you try to establish a connection. Okay, first, how do you establish a connection? You create an instance of PDO. Okay, and in the constructor you pass those details. You pass the detail of the connection string, DNS, then you pass the username and the password. That's all. Everything works fine, means if the username, password, the host name, the database name, everything is correct, it will establish the connection. Okay, or else you will go in the catch mode. This will be printed. All right, so we have created our instance now, and if there is any error connecting to the database, this will raise an exception. This statement will raise an exception and you will see this error. Okay, we're going to check both positive and negative test cases. So we're going to go to MySQL PDO, check connection. You can open a command prompt here. Okay, and then we're going to run the program here. Okay, all good. So we are able to see the output here even if you log in it from the web page. Right, there is no error anywhere in the whole code, means there is no exception raised, and if there is an exception you will able to see here. Okay, so what we can do, we can change the password. Okay, we can execute the code, then you see there is an error message here. Even you can run this program, you will see an error message here. All right, so this statement is very powerful statement because it is basically doing all the connection for us. We even tell how to connect, what is the driver to use. We just told it is MySQL, that is the database name, this is the server, and this is my database, and this is my user ID and password. Okay, the whole magic happens with this library. The library will make sure all the connectivity and everything works well, and if there is an error, it will try to raise an exception. And how to catch those exception, the connection exception, you can do it by the catch block. Okay, you can see I'm able to catch the exception here. Okay, if there is no error like the one previously we have seen, if there's no error, then everything works fine, right? And then you can continue doing the connection. All right, and I hope you got a pretty much idea of how to use a PDO library to make a connection to your MySQL database. All right, that's our first lecture. I'll see you in the next one.